Dundee might not have paid the price on the pitch against Rangers, but they certainly are going to pay the price off the pitch, as the SPFL have issued a hefty fine for Dundee, totalling almost £200,000. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Football. We've talked a lot about Dundee on this channel recently. Big Stevie Cool, my brother, is going to sit this one out. I don't think he wants to hear Dundee ever be mentioned again. But yeah, they are getting a fine, and I do think it's ironic that they didn't pay the price on the pitch, because they've been having all these pitch problems, couldn't play a whole bunch of games. They played Rangers, they didn't get beat, they didn't get the floor wiped with them, they actually picked up what could be a crucial point. So the damage to Dundee wasn't done on the awful pitch. They actually got a good result against Rangers when the game finally got played. The damage to Dundee is going to be off the pitch. It's going to be financially, as they have been fined £186,000 by the SPFL for obviously the pitch problems, the postponements, and all the issues that stuff has cost. Now, quickly before we talk about Dundee, I do want to address something. So, on Sunday, Rangers got beat by Ross County, and I think there were some people saying that we were bottling it on this channel. We didn't want to review the game or talk about the game. First of all, I don't even support Rangers. I'm a Hearts fan, so I certainly wouldn't be bottling a Rangers defeat. Not at all. That would not bother me in the slightest. And normally, I'd be all for it, because I think when the old firm lose, it's exciting, and I would have loved nothing more to be reacting to that match. But truth be told, I didn't even watch the match. I had a very important member of my family pass away, so unfortunately, sometimes in life, there is more important things in football, and the Rangers-Ross County game just wasn't top of my priority, and I probably haven't been that good on the channel this past week, and I'm trying to, to obviously talk about football, take my mind off it. I love Scottish football, so trying to keep myself preoccupied. But again, apologies that I didn't get the match review up, and I probably haven't been uploading or been involved in many videos this past week. So just wanted to say that. And I also did see some comments. People, I think my brother mentioned it in the match review when he uploaded it, and some people were there were some very kind comments, so I would like to appreciate all that, and thank you guys for that. And yeah, we can talk about Dundee. So Dundee have been fined by the SPFL because of the condition of Dens Park, and it did result in 5 matches being postponed, which is way too many. I mean, we get it. Like, teams can have problems, you can have the best pitch, and there could be circumstances that lead to cancellations or postponements. We get that. Look, life can suck at times, nothing's perfect, things can get cancelled. But Dundee, we know their pitch isn't great, we know they have issues with their pitch, and it wasn't once or twice, it was 5 times this season. So I think that they had to expect some sort of punishment, they had to expect some sort of fine. People are saying it could have been a points deduction. People are saying this is too much, that Dundee are skint. The reason they can't fix the pitch is because of financial issues, and that the SPFL giving Dundee a fine isn't helping Dundee, it's hurting Dundee. And I see that. I definitely see where people are coming from. Maybe we need to try and help Dundee fix their pitch rather than fine them, because if Dundee are getting fined more money, then surely that's going to make it more difficult for them to fix the pitch and to fix the issues that they are having. But at the same time, they're a professional football club in the top flight of Scottish football. I do think there has to be consequences for 5 games not happening. So I can see the frustration. Maybe it's not the best sort of punishment, maybe it's not the best solution, but something had to happen, and it just happens that this fine is the punishment that the SPFL have deemed fit. So a disciplinary hearing resulted in the club being fined £186,000, with £120,000 of that being suspended until the end of the 2024-2025 season, and would only be payable if there are continued problems. So I'm assuming that Dundee will have to pay £66,000 now, and then £120,000 more if there is further postponements with the pitch. I believe that's how it's going to work, because it does say that it is suspended until the end of the 2024-2025 season and would only be payable if there are continued problems. So it looks like, I guess that's like a suspended sentence. I don't know, never been in trouble with the law, but I'm pretty sure that sometimes you get a suspended sentence and you don't get punished, but it's kind of like hanging over you. So if you do something wrong, if you break the law in a certain period of time, then that punishment comes into effect. And I believe that is what's happening here with Dundee. Like I said, there's no real specifics being laid out, but I'm assuming it will be a £66,000 fine paid up front, and then a further £120,000 fine, being paid if anything happens between now and the end of next season. But with the problems that Dundee have with their pitch, and Dundee have already said that they can't afford to fix this, I would assume there will be at least more postponements between now and the end of next season. So if I was a betting man, which I am, unfortunately, I'm trying to stop though, because betting's for idiots, and I actually haven't done a bet this week, guys. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. Gamble responsibly if you do though. But being a betting guy, I would assume that Dundee are probably going to have more issues with their pitch, and I think they'll have to end up paying the entire total sum of £186,000. Now, I mean, it's not all bad for Dundee. They're looking pretty good in the league right now. I think they've assembled a good squad. They've got a good team of players. They've got a manager that seems to know what he's doing, and they could be in position for a top 5 spot and get a European place with that. So look, there's lots of good things happening for Dundee right now, but this ain't great. You know, it's a hefty fine. Outside of the top 2 clubs, £186,000 is going to hurt any team in Scotland, and that's just a matter of fact. And it's going to hurt Dundee a lot. It's going to hurt Dundee more than it would Rangers Celtic, and it's going to hurt Dundee more than it would Hearts, Hibs, Aberdeen. So yeah, it's quite a lot of money. But a statement from the SPFL read, quote, "At a disciplinary hearing today, 18th of April 2024, Dundee FC admitted 5 separate breaches of SPFL rules relating to their Dens Park pitch. This followed postponements of cinched Premiership matches on the 7th of October 2023, 23rd of December 2023, 2nd of January 2024, 17th of March 2024, and 10th of April 2024. As a result, Dundee were fined £186,000, of which £120,000 is suspended until the end of next season. This suspended element will be automatically triggered in the event of a further breach of SPFL rules relating to pitch conditions next season. SPFL rules on pitch condition are an integral part of maintaining a fair league competition." End of quote. So yeah, I should have probably read the statement first. So basically, yeah, if there's any more... Now, it says if they breach any more of these pitch conditions, does that mean 1? Now, they didn't specify. I'm going to assume that it would maybe take more than 1 more match postponement, or it could just be 1. It could be like a 1 and done. So maybe 1 more match doesn't go ahead because of the pitch. It will trigger the £120,000. Dundee, though, are not happy with the verdict. They are seeking legal advice as things stand, and they are considering an appeal. A club statement from Dundee read, quote, "Dundee Football Club are deeply disappointed with the severity of the punishment and are currently seeking legal advice with regards to an appeal. The club will be making no further comment on the outcome while we seek legal advice." End of quote. So Dundee not happy. I believe Sky Sports have also fined the SPFL £100,000. I was reading that. So, or at least they're looking for £100,000 in compensation for these televised games not happening and having to get rearranged and postponed and all that stuff. So look, this ain't great. I mean, it's an issue that we could do without, but I want to just say I think Dundee have been good this season. I think they've been a positive in Scottish football. Newly promoted, people thought they would struggle. I actually didn't. If you look at our predictions for the season, I predicted Dundee to finish 8th. I thought they would stay up. I was looking at the signings that they made, and I thought they were positive. I thought Tony Docherty, it was hard to know what Tony Docherty could do. I mean, obviously he's been a good number 2 for Derek McInnes, but standing out on his own, I didn't know if he was going to be able to perform at this high level, and he has. He's exceeded expectations, no doubt about it. Like I said, I predicted 8th. I didn't think Dundee would get top 6. I didn't see that coming at all. But now, looking at it, I think they could do one better than 6th. I think they could actually finish 5th, and I think that they're probably my favourites to finish 5th, because I think that they are just better right now than St Mirren, and that point against Rangers could be crucial. That point against Rangers moves them within 2 points of St Mirren, and all they need to do now is beat St Mirren and match the other results, and Dundee could be playing in Europe next season. So fantastic. Look, yes, bad pitch. It sucks. We don't want bad pitches in Scottish football. We don't want plastic pitches. We want good grass pitches that can go ahead. I get that. But I think we need to give credit to Dundee players, Dundee management. They've been good for Scottish football outside of the pitch problems, and what a job they've done coming up for the championship and not just staying safe in the league, but like I said, getting into the top 6 and pushing for European spots. And yeah, they've had a great season. So fair play to Dundee. Hopefully they can get their pitch fixed for next season. Hopefully they don't get further fines, because we know they don't have a lot of money. They're not minted, they're not millionaires by any means. Dundee, they're not one of the richest clubs in Scotland. Even the richest clubs in Scotland don't have that much money. So, yeah, Dundee, like I said, hopefully they can fix this, guys, and that is it. So, we'll see what happens with their appeal. We'll see what happens when they seek legal advice, and I don't know how it's going to play out, but I think Dundee had to expect some sort of punishment. And who knows? Look, if they can get this fixed for next season, it's very possible that this fine might only be £60,000 or £66,000, sorry, and I think that's actually not bad considering they've had 5 games postponed. So if they can fix it for next season, they won't have to worry about the suspend at 120k. So I think that's Dundee's best bet. Look, you're getting top 6. If you can get European football and get a bit extra money, that's fantastic. I think you've got a squad and a manager that should be able to keep you in the league next season. So maybe instead of focusing on players and focusing on a transfer market, they need to put whatever money they do have into the pitch and fixing these problems. They've also got a few sellable assets as well. I'm not saying that they sell their best players, but if they want to or if they need to, there's definitely players at Dundee that can command big transfer fees, at least for Scottish football levels. So I think Dundee are okay, and hopefully they get these pitch conditions sorted. Anyway, guys, that's it for Fog Football. Again, not bottling anything, and I'm looking forward to the Scottish Cup semi-finals this weekend, and yeah, win, lose or draw, we will be here, and we'll see who makes up the Scottish Cup final for the 2023-2024 season. That is it, guys. Catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, leave a subscription even, and until next time, peace.